Oh, oh my God. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the 14th iteration of the This Is Why We Work podcast.
That's a big number.
For me, it's a big word for Elmo. Um, I'm not feeling well, y'all.
Mm,
So
Not at all.
that's what's going on here, man. We got the bonnet vibe on today. Um, yeah, man, we chilling, man. We chilling. I am not. For me, but we still gonna cook up. We still gonna cook up. For me,
Mm.
we I still got I got a rant in me. Um,
One
I
thing she
know a lot.
was rant, bro.
I mean, I stay with a rant. I stay with a rant. Um, like Ja, that was a stretch. Oh, nah. All right, where are we starting right now? What are we doing? I'm like
You're
disoriented.
disoriented. Uh,
And thinking about you, I guess chills my.
let's start with Scissor.
It's been a minute since I was looking at six figures like ain't that. All right. So the popular critique on the SZA album, right? First of all, let me say this.
You wasn't even going there.
Let me say this. I almost let me all right, get grounded first. I think this album is amazing. Um, I'm very upset that it took so long to get SZA
How long did it
music.
take? 5 years?
Yeah, yeah, 2017 facts. That makes me very, very, very upset because we can't do this to our premier artists.
Do what exactly?
Like we can't hold them back from dropping music for so long.
Ah,
And I know I'm not gonna say that all of that is the label. I know part of that, like the artist, I get it, right? But we can't delay the process. We can't be having these artists waiting. Um, we gotta let them drop. That's ridiculous. 5 years is crazy. SZA,
there's a. I mean, it's a testament to the cultural impact of control.
for sure.
Not a
It's
lot
not
of
fair.
not a lot of artists could take that long and still have an album as successful as this one.
Almost none of them can do that.
Yeah, I don't know a lot off the top. Um, Beyonce just did it,
She took 5 years.
6.
Okay.
But then she did the Blackest King in the middle, so I guess actually no, Beyonce didn't do it. She did that stupid
Oh,
with Jay.
yeah.
So she dropped two in between her solo. So
You said that stupid project with Jay Z.
yes,
You didn't like it.
I liked it, but sometimes I'm not trying to hear Jay-Z all the time when Beyonce is front and center.
I never understood that critique, but yeah,
Nah, my favorite song got a J feature on it. My favorite Beyonce song ever has a J feature.
I don't understand. They make like great music together.
I
I
know,
guess
but that album, it was like too much.
you know what it is. I'm not like really part of.
And
I
she,
mean, it was a collab album.
yeah, and she
Like
outperformed him significantly. And I know that has a lot to do with writing, but
no, I mean like to be honest, like
literally,
I
bro.
don't know. I don't think maybe it's because I'm not like primary like I'm not part of the Beehive. Like I'm more of a Jay Z fan than I am a Beyonce fan.
Yeah, that's
I'm
because
not.
you're a straight male, right?
Yeah. Just don't call me the C word. um, nah, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But not many artists can do it.
Yeah, I'm
And
trying to think of other. Oh, Bruno could do it clearly. That's
yeah,
what he does. It take years,
yeah.
but yeah,
Kendrick.
Kendrick can do it as well. He did it.
Other than that, yeah, there's not
Not a
many.
lot, bro.
Yeah. Not definitely not to that magnitude
And
because
especially her body of work is
it's so
smaller.
small.
All of
Like it's
the
so
other people.
small.
She has
It's
this is
just one album.
she has two
Well, two
albums
down,
and an EP,
two
and then
EP.
singles, two EPs. Yeah, bro. She's a superstar. Shout
No,
out,
for sure.
shout out SZA, bro.
And one of those EPs was like pre-fame
Yeah.
SoundCloud. Like it was like a homecoming for me. Like yeah, it's nuts though. I think she's the one in terms of like the women of this age, like obviously of this like age group. Like the old guard is the old guard. You know what I'm saying? Like a Beyonce, like feel me? Like, all right, bro. Yeah, yeah, like y'all just over there. And that's cool. Y'all did that. Who else is SZA?
SZA,
Talent, like you feel me? Like talent, there are some with her, but like talent plus like relevance and like cultural impact and accolades. I don't know who's next to her like that.
how much? What's her projected sales?
For SZA,
Yeah.
it was around 300K. Double check me though. I could be wrong.
You're right.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? It's like, what are we doing?
That's funny. Just talking about her.
Yeah, for sure. Her for me. I think her is more talented than SZA, but
Yeah. But
like all things considered, bro, I think SZA has to be the number one.
her barely sold first, barely sold 100K, like you
I
said.
don't, I don't, I don't like her albums. They upset me.
I didn't like the I didn't like that album that much.
Okay.
The last one, a lead single with Chris Brown is crazy. Um, so that might have been a factor, but
For sure, a
the
factor.
funny part is that song is good too.
It's funny because she doesn't like that's like a choice, like legit choice, because she doesn't have to do that.
She did not have to do that at all.
She can have a lead single with anyone. She can just have a lead
She can
single. Let
just
me
have
say
them.
that.
She can just have
Yeah.
you know,
Um,
but
I don't
she
know.
focused on the EGOT right now.
Yeah, and she's one away, so
Yeah.
and she's about to get it. I didn't even know she was on Broadway. So yes, she's her is about to have an EGOT. Um,
So yeah, I would say Scissors number one as well.
yeah. Do you have like a score for this album yet?
Now I
This
only
isn't really
okay. I've listened to it one time
okay.
because I got stuck on Snooze, as you know,
It's the best song on the
and
album.
I've
So
been listening to Snooze for the past few days. So no, I don't have a score.
yeah.
Do you have a score?
I don't have a score. I've listened to the album more than once though. I don't have a score yet. I've been trying to slow down on like it hasn't been a week yet, you know.
Yeah.
I've been trying to slow down on giving it a full on score. I don't have a song that I don't like on the album. Like there are no skips for me. Obviously, it's 23 songs, so like not every song is gonna be my favorite song.
Was
But
long.
yeah, but I still don't think like I don't have a skip. So
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't think I have a skip. Um,
I think Kill Bill is a Christmas song. If you listen to it, it sounds like a Christmas song.
he has two songs named after two of my favorite movies, which is hilarious.
Oh, okay.
Kill Bill and Gone Girl.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And both of those songs go so hard.
Yeah.
Um, so I watched an interview with her, right? Well, it was like a little clip, and she was talking about how like she felt kind of like disheartened a little bit that people didn't like turn in their features on time, and she was like she felt like like I felt kind of sad that like it's kind of like you didn't show up for me. But then she was like, I mean, they might feel the same way. Maybe they feel like in some way I didn't show up for them. But I will say this: the features that she did have, she could have kept them.
You sure? You serious?
I'm dead serious.
You usually feel that way about features.
I'm not a feature guy. I
Not a
don't really
feature
like
guy
how
at
features
all.
go.
It's so funny.
I don't
That's
like.
so hilarious. Well, I'm gonna say I love Phoebe Bridgers, and I liked Phoebe Bridgers on the song.
Oh wait, no. Okay, no. I was talking about Travis and Don Toliver.
You just don't like them though. So is that fair
Is
to
that
say
true? What do I
you
don't
don't like
know.
you don't like Travis Scott? Just say that.
But I actually like some Travis Scott
I've
songs.
only
I
heard you
I
say
don't.
one positive thing about Travis Scott ever.
Astro World is a
And you
good
was
album.
like, Rodeo is not a bad album.
Astro. I mean, I think he has like some good music. I just think he's like severely
Overrated. You
overrated.
see what I'm
I
saying?
like severely low. But it's not like it's tough because when you're talking about it, right, and a lot of as artists, creators, people get really sensitive about it. And the only reason why I think Travis Scott is overrated is because people put him with
Yeah, I can agree
like
with you.
like he's not Kanye, like, and that's nasty, but that's nasty. But for me, like he's not like
What tier would you have him in though? So like that's clearly S.
okay, well, all right. So the thing is his success is a lot, but if we take success away and we go just like quality of like music, in my opinion,
Yeah.
I don't know. What's I what
So like Kanye J, that's S. Drake,
okay, so
like J.
that's like okay. Kendrick is S
Kendrick,
and
yeah.
stuff like that.
Then
So
who'd be A? I don't know who'd be A.
that's what I was about to
J.
ask
Cole?
because that's so nasty.
I'm trying to be objective because I wouldn't even have him in A.
I would have him in S tier in terms of like talent and quality. What?
Talent wise, yeah,
No, but also quality of music. I
sure.
don't think you listen to his music. Like,
I have, bro.
what have you listened to? Like, how many? Oh, really? For real? For real?
That's been my whole thing.
Like Born Center, Friday Night Lights, Forest Hill Drive.
Okay, Forest Hill Drive is good. For Your Eyes Only,
That's a boring album. That's that,
literally,
yeah.
like
Yes.
coma.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Born Center is cool, is good. His music
Um,
is good. It just don't like
I feel you.
it don't.
I mean, I don't agree, but I feel
I know you don't.
you.
If I had to, I'm about to. Never mind.
But like, it's legitimately boring to you though.
Yeah.
That's tough.
What was
That's
the
tough.
last one he just made? The all season?
Yeah.
Boring
Boring?
to me.
I didn't think it was boring. I
What was
just
the
think
single though? What was the single though?
I have no idea what the single was off of that album. The single for me was the Lil Baby song. Um,
Oh, now I heard that a million times because of Keenan, bro.
Keenan never gonna if there's Lil Baby on
His
it,
little
then
baby Keenan is gonna run it to the ground.
yeah. Oh no, I think that was the single.
Pride is the devil. Yeah, Pride is the devil is a good song.
Yeah.
Pride is the devil. That's a good song.
Bring it out, bring it up.
And him and 21 Savage don't miss.
No, they don't at all. No, they don't for sure. It's 21. What is 21 Savage?
Objectively or subjectively.
Objectively.
A tier.
See, I don't feel comfortable with Travis Scott and
Okay.
21 Savage being in the same tier.
You
If
think
that
21 is better than him?
yeah. No, I think 21 Savage is him though.
Nah,
Like
21 is really him.
uh
If 21 is an A, then J. Cole's an S. I'll admit that. I'll set aside my grievances.
uh
Yeah, Travis B tier.
and that feels a little low.
The reason why is because Rodeo is such a good album. Like such a good album. Great, in fact. One of the best debut albums I've heard.
That feels a little low.
And when you
But if we
I'd have him
he's
in A. I would have him in A, is what I'm
so he could be lower A.
okay.
He could be lower A. Yeah, he could be lower A. But for me, he probably wouldn't make the
I
A
he
cut.
wouldn't.
But
He definitely wouldn't.
but for me,
Out of
but
the
like
whole thing.
a B tier artist is really not an insult.
It's not at
But
all.
I ain't gonna front though. Like as an artist, if niggas like, yeah, he a B tier artist, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
That
fuck
would
that.
hurt. That would
I
hurt.
be like, yo, fuck that nigga. Nigga, you better than anybody you know. But nah, at the same time though, it's opinions. But like I liked Travis on the last album though.
Did
I
you?
didn't like
I
this
didn't.
one. Yeah.
I what song? Love
I
Galore.
need, I need, I
He was
need,
great
I
on that.
need.
He was great on that song until I heard her second verse.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, all right, SZA.
wait. Like the one she did on stage.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since I
Yes.
was locking
Yes.
it, 6 figures.
I was like, all right, Travis washed. That should have been it.
Yeah, but I mean, to be honest though, if I'm being fair though, like, nah, feel me, he did that. That was a great riff.
Yeah, 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 nah. It's memorable.
Hmm.
But here, I don't know.
I didn't. I'm good. Don Toliver. I actually don't have any issues with Don Toliver.
Now,
Like I really don't.
I had a phase
I'm just
from
not a
freshman year
fan.
to sophomore year.
Yeah,
Don Toliver.
yeah. I'm just not a fan of Don Toliver, but like I don't listen to him. That's all it is. Like it's not like I'm not a fan because of something else. I just legit can't. Like I don't listen to. I can't tell you much about Don Toliver because I don't listen to Don Toliver. Um. So yeah, man, that's what that is. But
It's
yeah,
just critiques, bro.
well, who?
The critiques.
Yeah. Okay. So I think the critiques are kind of brain dead. If I'm being fair. Um.
What
I
are them? Because
I don't want to be too
are
harsh.
they? Because I don't.
No, I'm gonna give it to you. So the critique that I've seen, and it's been a lot of people though, like a lot of people are saying this, and it's crazy to me. Um, it's too like the album is too insecure, too downing herself.
That's a
Um,
critique.
yeah, like people are like, oh, I just can't get with this, like this insecure speaking for me. It's not positivity, low vibrations. And if I'm being honest, the only reason why I call that brain dead is because I don't think you listen to the whole album if you're saying that. Like that can be a critique on a song. I don't think that can be a
I don't
critique
even think
on the
that
album.
should be a critique, though.
No, I'm also going to get into why that's a really, really, really stupid critique in
Yeah,
itself.
like
But
vibe,
like,
like you being like, oh, I can't vibe with this because it's okay. That's cool. You're not like feel me.
yeah, yeah,
But to say that an artist can't be insecure in their art, it's
yeah,
kind of
no,
strange.
like it's it's insane because one, her last album was that.
Yeah,
Oh, let me. Her last album was that, right? And be if if that's a critique, that should just be a critique on artists, period. Like that's just artists. But one song really perpetuated that. The rest of them I don't think had insecurity whatsoever.
mhm.
Let me not say whatsoever, but the rest of them I don't think actually had real insecurity in terms of talking down on yourself. Like, singing about being a loser, like, okay, cool. But like to be honest, I don't like when people have like weird like picking and choosing when it comes to that because at the end of the day, artistry is tapping into that vulnerability. And to be honest, you can sing songs that you don't relate to all the time. People sing songs they don't relate to all the time, like literally all the time. And like,
that
how do we
that
want
is a
great
little
music without vulnerability?
that
Like,
is
like it doesn't really make sense. Like saying this album is really not that good because of that. It doesn't make sense. Now, it could not be your cup of tea right now. You might not be on that level, feel me? But like the album was so versatile that I don't get
no.
that being the critique. There's rock songs on this. Like I don't understand. And the subject matter is just so like she talking right now. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like so people confuse me a lot because I try to think back on what we doing when it comes to this music thing. Um, and as an artist and a listener, I try to understand both sides, and I sit back and I'm like, a lot of times I think I listen to the people who are just listeners, and I just be like, bro, are y'all listening? And I don't think a lot of people do. I think that's the real issue. I think people give a lot of critiques without actually listening and digesting,
Yeah,
and that's unfortunate because as an artist, you pour everything into an album, and for somebody to say your album isn't as good because you are
you
insecure.
you shared your feelings.
Like what? What are you talking about? I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's my first part. You go ahead.
yeah. People do that often. With the like connectivity, like if I can't connect with this, that means it's bad,
Mhm.
and that's just stupid. That's all I'll say. Like Turning Red, the Pixar movie that came out,
Yeah.
great movie, cute movie. You had men on the internet like, oh, I can't relate to a 13-year-old Chinese girl who's like learning about what a period is. So I don't like this, and it is bad. And it's like, it's weird. So
Like if it was for if it was just that, like if I had to call things bad because I couldn't quote unquote connect to it, I don't think there would be many things that are truly great in this world. I don't think I'll be able to participate in many things that are truly great in this world because although the world is like geared toward like a men's lens, right?
oh yeah.
Uh, it's a white man's,
Yeah.
and that creates a big gap. And some of the best, a lot of the best work is comes from women. So I wouldn't like if we and when we speak about connecting, like it's such a surface level that we talk about it from because like you can identify like with different aspects if you really think about it. Like why can't I connect to what Celia was saying? Drew Barrymore is probably my favorite song ever. Like,
Mm.
oh, it's a top five. It's my top five favorite song ever.
Oh, period.
Yeah, like ever. Like Drew Barrymore is one of my like that's top five for me. But like what I've never been heartbroken by a man. Oh my god, it's such a terrible song. Like I've never had a man treat me like I was less than. I can't relate. Like this is bad. Like
And
what are we
yeah,
talking about?
people just can't. They don't have the ability to read and frame things in a different lens, bro.
Yeah, it's
Word of the year
literacy.
is nuance, bro.
Yeah, man.
Is
People don't
it,
have media literacy. Music is media, so yeah, people don't have media literacy, man. I don't smoke weed. I can't enjoy none of it. Nothing. No content. Then I've never smoked weed a day in my life. That means most mad content is just out for me. Like,
bro?
I just got to go listen to Christian rock. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Let's start the blunt. Let's start the narcos up at episode one. Bring the gin, got the juice. Bring the sun, got the two. Oh, just shut up. No, you're my favorite and my warm. Nah,
It's a good song.
like I've never considered whether or not if I was warm enough inside for a man. Does that mean the song is not a good song? Look, dude, look, we being honest. I've never thought about that once in my life. Yet it's in my top five favorite songs
It is.
ever. It's just power and authenticity, man, and vulnerability. And I think we got to be careful with the critiques when it comes to vulnerability and authenticity because we lose out on so much of what makes art, what keeps us going about this art. Um, and understand that as the audience, you may not think what you say is important to the artist, but it is important to the artist because at the end of the day, I'm opening up to the world,
Yeah.
right? Think about if you opened up to one person and
Yeah.
they just took a dump on everything that you said, right? Like you would be like, I'm never doing that again. So imagine you open up to the world and like you get thousands of people be saying like your music quality is not as good because you opened up. Like that's a horrible critique,
Yeah.
especially since you only like kind of talk down to yourself on like one song or like the vast minority of your album was that. I mean, she's talking about smoking on her X pack, man. Y'all gotta relax. I gotta relax.
Good
She was
song.
talking.
Good song. Jay Versace. Shout out Jay Versace too. That beat is hard.
He got
You got two credits. I don't remember what the other one is. I could check. Jay
he on one. He be having some credits.
he's really good, bro.
Feel me?
He's really good, bro. SOS and smoking on my X pack. So
Yeah. Smoking on my X pack tonight. um,
Pitchfork, but
I'm a
it
I'm gonna
gave it a higher
say
score than Control. So
what is a pitchfork score?
Pitchfork gave it an 8.7.
What did they give Control?
8.4.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna give it a number. I think this album is great, and I would like to sit with it. The beauty of Control is that it's been out for so long that like I have like every perspective I can have on it.
10 out of 10 masterpiece.
Feel me? No, but it is a masterpiece though. It's literally a classic album, and that's crazy. Um, and
She's
that's crazy.
she's so weak. Like she's an anomaly to me
Why?
because, bro, I don't know many artists who like.
Smoking on my X-Pac too.
I don't know many artists that like. Okay, boom, Control. Cause like I didn't know about Scissor before Control. Let me be honest.
I did.
Yeah, you was like TDE. That's
Scissor's my favorite. Scissor's my favorite singer. So
she is. Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't know about Scissor before Control. Control came out. I was like, oh my
yeah,
God, Scissor. Can't wait for more music. Took 5 years. And like Control is like literally such a good album.
yeah,
One of the best R&B albums of all time.
yeah,
And then for her to just like not have much.
yeah. Did you go backwards because of that?
What do you mean? Like to
Like
listen to.
listen to some older songs?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I love Z.
Z was hard.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, she's like she's just an anomaly to me.
yo, there's a SZA
She
video,
has 2 albums, bro.
legit, and they could both be classic albums. I'm not gonna say this one is classic yet, but they could both be classic albums. Um, the there's a SZA video, right? It's a decoded video back when they used to do those, right? And like it would be black and white, and they would choose an artist and break down their song on some. This was like Genius before Genius. Um, like when Rap Genius was just doing like just rap lyrics on the site
Mhm.
before they was doing like the YouTube version, and they got more with the times with the internet era. Decoded was doing that, and says I had one, and she was singing Babylon a cappella, and I used to listen to that song every single night so I can go to sleep. Every single night, I would listen to the acapella of that song and her decoded so that I can fall asleep. And I cannot find that video anywhere.
Well,
It breaks my heart.
bet it does.
Um, but it's funny because SZA didn't know how to sing before. Well, not that she didn't know how to sing. She was singing from her chest and not her diaphragm. And for those of you who don't sing or who don't know about singing generally, you know how harmful it is to sing like from your like throat and not your diaphragm. Like you could damage,
Really bad.
like you can damage your vocal
She's
cords
improved.
and
She's
stuff like that.
improved vocally too. I will say.
Significantly. I think she's taking the time out to really like. I mean, I guess that you have to when you have to change
Yeah,
where you singing from. You know,
Snooze is so good, bro.
bro.
It's so good, bro.
How could
Oh,
I snooze and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody don't like you
come on,
do.
man.
I can't do. Overall, I think this is a great album, and I am pleased to be getting the music that we get in. What a time to be alive! We got, I got to live through. I'm grateful and truly blessed. I got to see 2 SZA albums.
Now I just need a Frank Ocean album.
You might have to snooze on that. Oh
He's another
man,
one though,
no, for sure. But like, I also don't like artists doing that.
bro.
I really don't like artists doing that. If I'm being completely honest,
I mean,
as an artist who's doing that currently.
yeah, I think, yeah. I think his brother passing really derailed the process, bro.
Hey,
But
hey, man, that's one thing that people don't be understanding. When you peel the curtain back, bro, do you know how hard? All right, so let me give the people a view inside of what it means to be a creative, right? What it means to be an artist, whether that's rapping, singing, painting, whatever you need that you need to gather inspiration, right, from these abstract concepts and ideas. and some things are concrete that you need to gather inspiration from. Do you know how ridiculously difficult it is to create? Like a lot of people hear artists be like, yeah, you know, some of my best art came from the most difficult times. And they just be like, yeah, man, if your life is hard, just go make something. Like this is the time right now. And it's
Uh-huh.
just like, yo, bro, like I don't think you know how hard it is to do that. Like even doing it, you can create during those times, but sometimes you don't even want to pull it out, like put it out. Sometimes it's too difficult to create, bro. Your life can be in shambles, and people would be like, "Yeah, bro, use that." And it's like, "Yeah, but like I know that, like I know that." I'm also a person, like a real one though. Like you can touch, like I live and breathe, like feel me, like, and I don't think people see past like, oh, you're an artist, like yo, art, nigga, go rap, nigga, sing for me, monkey. Like that's how I be feeling. Like, and it's just like, bro, like, yeah, nah, like that ass, like, and like, yo, dance, bro. Like, it's just like, nigga, I'm trying my hardest, and people don't understand that, bro. Like, what be going on behind the scenes, bro? People you love dying, uh, maybe some hard times financially, maybe you just depressed, maybe all of the above. Like, bro, different heartbreaks. Like, sometimes it just be hard to for me get it done, and that's really, you know, that's what it comes down to.
I don't think like human beings like are fit to like be celebrities. It's just like that's what just what happens. It's so hard
Yeah,
because like no person should have to deal with a lot of the
I agree.
nonsense that comes with being a celebrity, bro.
I agree. I agree. It makes it like it makes it really difficult because you want that, right? A lot of people don't understand how sharp the blades on that double-edged sword are. Like, because you think about the positive that comes from it, and it's just like people love me because at the end of the day, a lot of that, like, that's what a lot of it comes from. It's like, yo, like people people love me, like legit. And it's like, bro, nobody has ever noticed me before. Like people don't notice me. I feel like uh I feel like I'm invisible. I just want people to notice me. And then you realize what comes with that is it's terrible. It's terrible. It
Being
sounds like a good
celebrities
idea, but it's terrible.
like kind of like being in a horror movie at all times, bro. Like the people that can't go
Yeah,
outside, like legitimately can't go outside,
yeah,
that's insane.
yeah,
Get swarmed as soon as you step out your crib.
yeah.
What?
No, for sure. I mean, like, it's tough, man. It's tough because I've never been like famous, right? But it's just people just the interactions, just knowing that you're an artist, like, and I've done some shows for me. I've done some shows, and like I've done a lot of shows.
Open for A Boogie one time.
I've done that. Some
Yep.
people, like, I've traveled and performed and stuff like that, and it's weird because people treat you weirdly, and they don't even know it. It's such a sensitive thing because it's like, yo, bro, like to be honest, a lot of the people I know who's supposed to be like my friends and stuff, like they don't listen to my music. I know they don't listen to my music because you could tell, like you can tell they don't. You feel me? Like I'll put a snippet of a song that I dropped a while ago, right? And people be like, "Yo, when is it dropping?" And you like, "I dropped this a very long time ago."
Long time ago.
And it's just like fine. I don't expect everyone to be. To be honest, I would rather you. I don't like being ignored. I would rather you be like, I don't like this. But don't just tell me you don't like it. Tell me what you don't like about it, so I can see. Feel me? Because it might be a situation where it'll be like, well, then my music is just not for you, or it
Mhm.
might be a situation where I need to genuinely improve on something. But you ignoring it, I know it's like, all right, like you don't, you yeah. And if to me, if you don't care about my music, you don't care about me. Like, if you don't care about my art, you don't care about me. There's no way you could tell me that you care about me without caring about my art. Even if the music isn't necessarily for you, like, you should care about it if you say that you actually care about me. Um, this wasn't supposed to be here, but now that we here, fuck it, let's go. Um, I have a real issue with that. And that's why I'm not gonna lie, I've distanced myself a lot. I don't really go around people like that because at the end of the day, like people support when it's beneficial. Like their support is very transactional, right? People, how much people care about you is very transactional. When they think you can do something, there is a lot that they'll do for you when they think they'll get something out of it. But at the end of the day, it's just like, bro, how much is it to repost your friend's music? You know what I'm saying? And the worst part about it is that complete strangers will show you the most love ever. I've gotten amazing opportunities from complete strangers or people who aren't like complete strangers, but like just more so acquaintances. Like I've gotten so many amazing opportunities from people that I met recently, right? Let me just say that. Like people that I met recently. Um, and it'll be like, bro, you could do favors for a million people, help a million people out, bro. They won't even play your song, bro. They won't see what your music hitting for. They won't pay for your services if you're a photographer. Uh, they won't even hit you up to ask you how you doing, bro. Like for real. Like it's for real. And to me, if if you haven't even taken the time to give my music a listen, because like my EP that I dropped, bro. I mean, I dropped more than one EP, but the last EP that I dropped, it's like 20 minutes.
Very short.
Like you can't take 20 minutes out of your life to like listen to it. And you know, people don't like. I would like for somebody to actually listen to it. You know, I put together like so many messages and stuff like that. I got like I speak about personal things. When it comes to me, I speak about my feelings and stuff like that. And I that took me that's what took me a long time to like I've been making music since then. Like I have songs recorded. Like I have songs recorded, but I haven't like been gathering up to like put out music and like put out an EP and stuff like that until very recently. Um um and my thesis is conflicted and I get to sit down with all the feelings that I've had over the years and I get to really do that. So we get some positives and I've overall just gotten better because I haven't stopped working. That's the thing. Like I've never stopped working. Like I'm still sharp. Don't get me wrong. I still I still rap better than everyone. And I still write better than everyone. I write really, really well. I could write you a song if you needed one. Like I will be writing people's
Each your
songs.
own
I
home, bro.
yeah,
I like that.
but feel me like, and I have some songs where I go. I've changed the sound up just a bit, and I take my time with this more. I go a little more in depth, and I actually want to make it. I want to make like a short film out of this next project. Um, So I think it'll be cool. Overall, though, man, support the people that you care about. I think you can't. Don't only give negativity. Like if the only time you speak about art is negative, then I don't think you should speak about art.
You don't like,
Um,
bro, if everything is just
yeah, 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 and support like the small artists. Like they're more inclined to do something for you than these big artists that you on your knees for. Like, y'all be on your knees for these big artists, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, you have friends who would legitimately change your life if you supported them.
happy birthday, little baby. I love you, twin.
My twin. You got your mans that grew up with you that look just like you to your left. You don't even give him a honey bun. James Harden gave little baby. I man, yeah, I got it. They got it, man. Okay.
That
I
boy.
had to lean back like Fat Joe. I don't feel well, yeah. My stomach hurts a lot too. I don't even know what's going on. But I'm breathing heavy.
There's a lot going on.
Crazy. Okay. Um, so I have an issue, right?
You do
Let me know if you
have the same.
yeah, let me know if I'm going crazy, right? Uh this might be a new segment. I kind of do it all the time, but we could make this a segment.
What's it
Am I
called?
bugging?
Am I? All right.
I think that's a cool one.
Okay.
Okay. So, you know how people say this generation is like extremely soft and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So like they anything that kind of happens like in this time period, people say like they attribute it to this generation, right? Somebody can be 50, they can be 50
Okay.
And if they like are overreacting or something like that,
Okay.
people be like, this generation is soft, just in general, right? Because like if you see somebody say something online, you're just gonna say it's this generation,
Okay.
right? Now, with those critiques, funny enough, most of the people who are complaining that this generation are soft, it is probably you who is soft. If we being real,
Okay.
right? So, for instance, somebody can see me, a man with a bonnet, and talk about, oh my god, you not a man, you gay. And it's like, yo, bro, but I have hair, protective, you know? That's how that works, right? It's that simple. And if I'd be like, yo, like, and if they wouldn't say that I'm gay, they would probably call me the F word.
Mhm.
And if I'd be like, yo, that's a harmful word to a lot of people. Like, there's no reason for you to use it, and you have no basis in it. Like,
Okay.
there's nothing that tells you that I'm gay, right? And like, you mad that I don't find like if you call me gay, I don't think that's an insult. I'm just not. Like, it's not an insult. I'm just not. Like, what are we talking about, right? So you tell somebody like, "Yo, you shouldn't use that language," and they're like, "What?" Yo, see, this generation is soft. Like, and
Okay.
it's like, bro, what are we talking about? You can't make any jokes. Funny enough, if you log onto Twitter during any real dispute, any real issue in the world, if you log onto Twitter, it is nothing but jokes.
Yeah.
Threat of World War III, jokes, jokes. That was one of the funniest times on the internet.
Yeah.
Jokes. Anything that's happening, jokes,
Queen Elizabeth.
jokes,
Great day on Twitter.
jokes. And the thing is, like, there are a lot of jokes that are appropriate and funny to make.
Yeah.
If you're actually funny, you can make them.
Yeah.
Like, you can make them. Like, I saw a joke on TikTok, and there was a sound that was like, "Let me be clear," right? And I think it was like the Obama sound, right? And there was like a trans person when they have a kid, and it was like, "Let me be clear," and I was crying because I'm like, transparent. That's hilarious, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're actually funny, you can make a joke that's
That
not offensive.
that's good.
That's so funny. That's it. Like, bro, like if you're funny, you can just make a joke that's not offensive. 9 out of 10 times, people just weren't funny. They were
Yeah.
just offensive.
Right.
And like you just laughed because like it was supposed to be funny. Like the old Disney Channel jokes where the joke was just the name. It was just an ethnic name.
Oh God.
It was just like, yeah, Juan Gonzalez. Laugh track. You're like, oh, what's so funny? Like, and if
Nothing.
you be like, bro, like times have changed. Like, we like, bro, like that's just not funny. And if you're actually good at what you do, you can still be funny and not be offensive.
Right.
Like the punchline shouldn't just be a offense.
Yeah.
Like you being edgy, like that's lazy. You're not really funny. Like people are not soft because you're not funny.
Right.
Am I bugging?
No.
Thank you. So right.
Yeah.
I think I've broken down some things, right? They say you can't joke about anything. That's a lie. We joke about literally the most serious things in the world. Just
Well,
log onto Twitter when it's happening. There is just a level of funniness. Like you can just be funny without being offensive. It's that simple.
yeah.
Um, I've broken that down. Two, if you tell them they're being offensive, they're gonna break down, whine, and cry about how this generation is soft. Seems like you're soft.
Yes.
There's no reason you should be breaking down, whining, and crying because somebody said, "Yo, bro, like you can
Shame.
just do that another way."
Yes.
Oh, that's not ridiculous. Also
It's not
the
ridiculous.
people, yeah, the people who call this generation soft, you guys whine, cry, and like moan about cancel culture, which isn't even a real thing. These celebrities have absolutely no threat of being canceled. Like the only one that I can say was canceled, quote unquote, was R. Kelly, and he wasn't canceled. He just faced criminal charges because he's a predator.
Yeah. I
Like
would
that's
say
not.
he kind of. I would say the cancellation kind of working though, because
I
like
don't
he
know a little
actually
bit
had
though,
an album removed off of streaming services.
but that
Recall that happening.
I mean, like Kanye had his platforms removed. Donald Trump had his platforms removed.
Yeah, that's true.
That- At the end of the day, your core is going to stick to your core. In order for somebody to be canceled, like actually,
Yeah,
their
you're right.
core fan base has to cancel them because the casuals, it doesn't matter. Like a casual would not listen to your music if you didn't have a hot single anyway.
Right.
It's not a cancellation. That
Right.
just wasn't a part of your fan base. Like we had the older black women outside of the prisons screaming free R. Kelly. Like that's not really canceled for real. He's just a criminal, so he's out of here. Like
Yeah.
he's a predator. That's what that was. But like I don't like so cancellation is not a real threat, right? Like Dave Chappelle's running around and he's trying to prove that he's above being canceled. Basically, everyone's above being canceled.
Like
Like,
you are, dude.
what are we talking about? Like, yes, cool. Cancellation was never a true threat. And at the end of the day, your jokes, like you're just like you're not even really telling jokes anymore, bro. You're just sitting there just being offensive. Like you're just kind of talking to people about like your like hateful rhetoric.
Yeah.
And that's just not funny. And it's funny because I thought for most of my life, Dave Chappelle was hilarious,
Yeah.
which means, yo, bro, I'm laughing at this stuff. I'm not laughing at that stuff because that's not funny. It's just offensive. It's not soft. It's a like legitimate critique with nuance. And I thought that your comedy skill and level would be better than that. But it's funny because these same people, Dave Chappelle himself said he stopped doing the Chappelle show because one day he realized that the white people were not laughing with him, they were laughing at him. These black caricatures were being made fun of. They weren't understanding what was going on. So black was the punchline. It wasn't about what was going on, the critiques, right? Race relations. Black was the punchline for them. So you would think that somebody with that level of understanding, somebody who had to take a break from the industry because of that, you would think that when you tell them, yo, bro, you might have been trying to be an ally, but your punchline was just that trans. Like
Yeah.
you said, the critique was that white people in the LGBTQ plus community can hide behind their whiteness. That would have been an amazing thing to do. But your punchline was trans, and that hurts our black people as well. You're not punching up with that, you're punching down. But he won't listen to that because he's just gonna say, y'all are soft, right? Got up there, he has some jokes, anti-Semitism. There are real, this is what I hate about people. There are real critiques for white people, right? Who are not straight, who hide behind their whiteness.
Yeah.
Why don't you just give the real critiques? They're right there. They're right there. No, you just want to attack the entire group because you're a bigot. There are real criticisms for Jewish people. They are right there. Right there. No, you just want to say Jewish people because you're a bigot. Realistically, y'all keep talking about white people this, white people that. There's a diaspora in both of those communities where black people also occupy. Your critique would also be on the black people if the punchline is just Jewish, not straight. There are real critiques that you can have. Y'all are not funny like that. Y'all not as smart as y'all think y'all are. Y'all really anti-intellectual and it's really stupid. I'm tired of people saying that people are soft because they're giving like a nuanced critique. Like, no, maybe you're just stupid. Am I bugging?
No.
All right. So with that being said, right, there's a franchise that I love a lot, right? And they're coming back.
Yeah.
Rush Hour.
Yeah.
They are coming back, right? Also, I hated that like I think it was Sean Waynes said that they couldn't make white chicks today. You very much can make white chicks today. Talking about in fear of being canceled, you very much can make white chicks today. What are you talking about? Like, of course you can make white chicks today. Like this weird fascination that celebrities have with being canceled. It's incredible. Like, what are you talking about? You for sure can. And to be honest, like you don't even have to change that much up from that movie. Like that movie wasn't really like if you're punching up, it's fine. Like what are we talking about? Just
Yeah.
don't kick somebody when they're down. I don't think it's that hard. Like you can make white chicks today. Now, Rush Hour 4, I think is going to be a very pivotal movie for me because it will tell me whether or not you can adapt, right? I don't think we're not getting Jackie Chan saying nigga. That's not happening.
I
That's
don't.
not happening
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
That's not happening today. Um, Now what I will say is I think although Rush Hours are hilarious,
Mhm.
um, even if they're not all great movies, hey, I love Rush Hour. Um, but I think that this movie can really show people you can be hilarious. Just adapt.
Yeah,
And adapting is not a crazy thing, bro. When provided with new details, I change my opinion.
all the time.
Why would I hold why would I hold firm onto an opinion just because? Like, what is that important to me? What am I preserving?
The LeBron versus MJ debate is that important. You can present me any information about Jordan you want, bro. I'm staying fine.
I'm I
But if
don't
we
think
being serious, but if we being serious,
yeah.
yeah, like it's not a hard. I don't understand the fascination with like just like staying 10 toes on bad opinions, especially
It's
when they're wrong.
it's the insecurity of those people. Those
Yeah,
people
people
project.
got a weird thing about being wrong. It's okay, bro.
Those people project. They call you insecure and tell you don't know what you're talking about because they know that they don't know what they're talking about. It hurts their feelings, so they call you sensitive.
uh,
You feel me? And that's very much the problem. Like realistically, we wouldn't survive if we didn't adapt, right? That's the law of nature. That is every species. Like if you want to talk about business, hey Blockbuster, you don't get it together, Netflix will come in. That's how that works. Hey taxis, if you don't get it together, Ubers will come in. That's how that works. That's just how that goes. Yo, evolution, bro. Yo, these animals, you will go extinct if you can't survive here. The people who have the tools to adapt will survive. The people who have the tools to withstand the conditions of the times, of the situations, of the locations will survive. You're just gonna be old and bitter, and that's why people do not age gracefully. That's why we got and they always playing the victim. Oh, how could you leave your parents like that? Like, leave them alone. You know they old. Yo, bro, you being old does not negate you being a horrible person for 90 years.
fact.
We have examples of old people who age gracefully. Those people are amazing. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of that? Because you're lame, you're bitter, and stop playing the victim, bro. Don't swing. Come on, do not throw stones and hide your hand.
Yeah.
Feel me? And stop acting like you feel me. And we're gonna do this. Stop acting like you are better than somebody when in fact you need to do some reflection. For me, he without sin shall cast the first stone. No, nah, I'm here. Nah, I'm here. I don't feel well, but I'm here. Nah, come on, let's do it. Nah, I think Rush Hour 4 has the potential to be an amazing movie that transcends generations, and I think they could cap off their franchise in
Ah,
such a different way. No, well, I don't think when I say amazing movie, I don't
no,
think
no, no,
like
no. I know what you mean.
yeah.
I just don't know.
I
It.
think they could be.
I would. I hope it could be because I already. Well, I can already see. I can already see it. Like if jokes without offense, jokes aren't in
Mhm.
the movie. Because I already seen people on Twitter. Oh, if it don't keep the same energy, I ain't watching it. And it's like racism is not funny.
It can be.
I mean, it can race jokes can be funny when done well. Like
Yeah.
there was there was this comic, this non-black comic who was he was making jokes about black people. And I
Mhm.
don't know what the joke was, but this woman started like literally crying and then like heckling him. Like all his comebacks were hilarious.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't go to a comedy show expecting
Oh no, yeah.
like and like I think he called her did he call her Zoe Saldana or something? And I was in no, he called her Kamala Harris. And I was in tears, bro. Cause I was mad funny. But like, so there's a way to make jokes about race. There's a way to make
A
jokes about
million percent.
sexuality. There's a way to make all types of those jokes.
1,000,000%.
Tasteful ways though.
The transparent joke is
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's dumb funny. That's dumb funny. Like,
Bro.
but I personally don't want to hear Jackie Chan saying nigga.
Saying nigga.
I don't want to hear that. Like
It
that,
was
like that's not funny.
it was.
It was,
It
but like,
was. No, no, no. All jokes
but
aside,
then
though.
there's a slippery slope, bro. I'm not trying to have people hide behind that.
No, for sure. All jokes aside, though. Yeah. It's about adaptation, bro. It's a new climate. Are you
Don't
really
Cat,
funny?
don't Cat Williams got he like during
Cat
his
Williams, he covered it perfectly.
eloquently, bro.
Perfectly. He
Adapt.
literally said
You can't
if
adapt. You're not gonna.
those people were probably not funny to begin with, they were probably just offensive, and they found a crowd who thought offense was funny. If
Right.
you cannot adapt, if you're a comedian, then your goal is probably to make people, not probably, your goal should be to make people feel good, right? I'm
Right.
an entertainer, I'm a musician. My goal is to make people feel good. My goal is to entertain people.
You say you tell me you love me.
Love me. if if I am not entertaining people, if I am just harming people, then maybe I'm not good at my job.
Facts.
And I'm not gonna be the fool to sit down and be like, well, you guys are all offensive. If everybody's crazy, you're the one that's insane.
Mm.
So what are we talking about? You guys are just, bro. I make jokes about all of the crowds that you guys are talking about are too soft. I make
In
jokes
a sense.
to the crowd because guess what? Here's the difference. I know people in real life. Right? Like in real, that's the difference. They don't be knowing people. That like their bigotry keeps them from understanding people and knowing people. I know gay people in real life. I make gay jokes about them all the time. But guess what? They're in good taste because I don't want to just offend my friends. I'm
No.
not just about to call I mean, from my black friends, I call y'all slurs. But I'm not, but feel me? I call them capitalists all the time.
That's funny.
Feel me? But I'm not about to just call my gay friends the F word just because maybe they won't be mad at me specifically. Like, what are we talking about? I have hilarious jokes, hilarious jokes, but you have to know them. Like, you have to put a face, understand that these are people. Like, don't dehumanize the group. That's the easiest way to be funny, bro. Understand people in real life. That's the easiest way to connect with people. If I understand you in real life, then I can make a joke about you in real life that is in good taste and still funny. And you can still push the boundaries a little bit. It's just about how creative you are. Just don't, I'm just not gonna be like, hey, F word. Like, what the fuck? What is this?
Oh, ha.
That was the punchline. Slur.
That's like that speed thing when
What does Speed do? I've been seeing Speed under fire. I don't even know
yeah,
what Speed.
he was at a soccer game. I think he was at the World Cup. Asian man was like a fan of him, came up to him, and then he said, did he say ni hao? Ni hao is Chinese, right?
I believe so. Don't
He's
cancel me.
like, he was like, I'm not Chinese.
Don't
And,
cancel me.
and then Speed looked at him and was like, what? And then started doing the typical Asian, Asian sounds. And it's like, dude,
Like, what are we doing, bro?
like,
And you could say, oh, he's a kid, bro,
that's not even, he's
no, bro.
17, bro. That he's a kid thing.
Like he is a kid, but that doesn't mean
He
that
is a
he's
kid,
not
but
wrong.
yeah,
He's
there's
dead wrong.
so many
And
instances where it's like, bro, you should be learning, bro. Like you continuously making mistakes. Learn, bro.
this is my point, and this is my point, and this is why like people who want to do things like that, they find like-minded people so that nobody challenges them, right? So if my circle is not going to tell me I'm bugging because everybody agrees, right? Or maybe they just yes men, but for the most part they agree. um
Yeah.
I don't like giving passes to people just because, feel me? Like if you have no idea of what this person is doing, cool, that's you dead ass had no idea. But most of the time these people agree what their friends do and what's going on. That's why it's cool because I can't just be bugging in my friend group. Niggas gonna be like, yo, dogs, what are you talking about?
Yep.
Like, what are you saying? And that's how it should go for me. Like, and my friends, all my friends know, all my friend groups and all that. They know if I don't agree with something, if I think it's like if some shit is just off, I'm gonna say it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say it because I genuinely care. So I want all of my friends to be better. So I'm gonna challenge you to be a better person at every time, every chance I get. And for me, people, you can still, if you disagree with me, I don't care. I'm not gonna be like, well, for me they disagree, so I'm not gonna say. No, I'm gonna tell you, yo, bro, you bugging. People be scared to say something to their friends, or they just plainly agree with the nonsense. Yo, bro, at this point, at 17, you don't have to do bigoted things, right? And
Like,
I want to clarify, there's some nuance. I hate when black people get on and be like, see, this is what I'm talking about. They be saying black people can't be racist, black people could be racist. No, what he did was prejudice. The difference
yeah,
between
that's
race
and I was gonna bring that up too because
for
every
sure.
Speed is a racist. It's not a
No,
racist.
no, 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 no. He's not a racist because he
Because
does
of that.
he does not have the political power, the systemic power, the societal power to oppress an Asian person, right? That is what racism is. That is the understanding of racism. Anybody can be prejudiced. What he did was
Ridiculous.
extremely prejudiced, but he doesn't have the power to oppress. It's not racist. Those are two different things. And I
Yeah.
don't like that we use it interchangeably and we muddy up these definitions because that messes up what's going on. Prejudice is still a huge problem. It's still a huge problem. Let's just do that. Like, let's focus on what the actual problem is. Let's not call it something that it's not. And a lot of people don't know the difference between prejudice and racism, and that's really what it is. Um. So yeah, he is. Yes.
He getting to
He's,
that age where like that I'm a kid, that you a kid stuff is not gonna fly, bro. But yeah, you're not bugging, bro.
I think I like this segment.
People just weird about like being nice. People are bad people, bro. And it's like as soon as you take away,
People are bad people.
people just don't wanna feel me. And it's
And I mean, feel me, like, let's
like
be
don't say
honest.
slurs. Freedom of speech?
And you know, it's funny. People don't actually know what freedom of speech
They
means.
don't know what it is, bro.
People have no idea what freedom of speech is.
You
That's not freedom
you
of speech.
cannot
Doesn't mean
you
go ahead.
cannot say something without consequences, bro. Like let's
That's
just get that
exactly,
like let's get that out the way, bro.
exactly,
If
exactly,
like if you say the N-word, expect to get decked if you're non-black, bro.
exactly.
There's no
People,
protect that amendment doesn't protect you from getting fired from your job.
nope,
It don't protect you from none of that, bro.
nope. No, it does not. People always crying. Well, what about freedom of speech? Yo, they trying to silence the black man. Yo, dogs, to anybody of any community, anywhere. I want you to learn what freedom of speech actually means, right?
Bro,
And
look it up.
I'll speak for America, right? And this is the problem. That's why the education system gets me upset because
It's so bad.
why do people not know what the First Amendment is? Like, like this is crazy. Freedom of speech means you are free to say with what, like, literally, when I tell you, you can say whatever you want, you can do whatever you want. You have the freedom to do it. Everyone else, the rest of the society, has the liberty and the freedom to give you a consequence. That is what freedom of speech means. So when people was anti-vaccine, y'all was spreading misinformation, and people and Instagram was marking it for misinformation. Even though I don't love that, for me, I don't love the companies who are doing it because they also have their own personal stake in it, right? But that's a private platform. Um, yeah, they can flag it with, hey, this is related to COVID-19. Here's a trusted source for you to get the real information. That's not them trying to silence you. You are fucking uh you are I am too rad for with 2,000 followers. I promise you Instagram is not worried about canceling you and silencing the people. That's not what it is. I promise. You just don't know what you're talking about, and they're not silencing you. That's not like that's not hurting your First Amendment right. You're chatting, and they're saying you're chatting. What we funny enough, there are countries where you would see like there's really not freedom of speech.
Yeah, y'all don't
Like
want
for
to.
real, for real.
Y'all don't want to feel me.
Like
Yeah,
for real. Like there's really not freedom of speech. Like y'all want it because y'all don't know what freedom of speech actually is. And it's funny because there are things that actually do kind of like infringe on the First Amendment right. But the problem is people are so stupid that they don't have the nuance to understand what's really going wrong. As long as we keep arguing about stupid things like being like, oh, they took his social media because he was talking the truth about the Jews. Yeah, as long as we keep arguing about stupid things like that, the real issues, like what's really going on, where they're really harming us, oh, they just fly under the. They don't even fly under the radar. They put it right in front of your face. You're just too stupid to know. That's all it is. Because y'all think you think you the one that's just the smartest thing in the world, right? You know what's really going on, right? You know that the COVID vaccine is giving us HIV, right? You know that, right? COVID test got COVID, right? It's just you, right? You failed every science class, but you know how
Yo,
you an immunologist, right? Dr. Sebi and whatnot, right? Cut it out, bro. Y'all be killing me, bro. Y'all be killing me. Bro, just like if somebody walks up to you and they slap you or they say whatever they want to you, they have the freedom to do it. You have the freedom to do whatever you want to do to them as a result. I'm bugging. All right, I think we're gonna keep this segment going, man. I get to just talk.
yeah, that was you
When
like
I lean,
spotlight.
yeah, I'm gonna lean back and I'm gonna take my mic out, and that's gonna be my segment. It's kind of heavy with this whole thing. I need a
Yeah, yeah.
little lighter something.
Wish this was working.
Yes, sir.
Sound like a rope.
Um,
I used it.
well, yeah, man. I think I think we can see something pretty cool. Damn.
We rush.
Let the vibe put you in the
It's a good
mood.
song.
Um,
It's a good album.
Shout out to my friends.
You just
Over
doing things. Like you just
yeah, I'm just doing anything now. Shout out to my friends over. I got this as a gift for performing. At the at Marist.
hmm
For me. Shout out to my media people. For me. I probably shout you out like every couple of weeks or whatever.
definitely you definitely did that.
But that just show I really appreciate when people do things for me.
Word. All right. It's time to play a game.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna start the new meeting.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
I wanna
All right, bro. You
wait.
you cried?
No, I really did cry. I swear to God. I wasn't even joking. I really did
Oh, so
cry.
you got your cry out, bro.
No, that's so funny. That's so funny. I was like, yo, feel me? I'm like, it's hard, bro. I cannot cry. Like, that's a very
I
hard thing
can't
for me to
even.
do. Like, it's
Bad.
very hard. Yeah, that was the first time I like cried like tears of joy, man. My girl got me this. This camera. This camera is like $2,000, guys. Um, and I was about to do some things.
You was every
I
time, bro. Every time you was like, "Oh, I'm about to do it." I'm like, I'm sitting here like,
I was about to do some things. I was going to I was going to find a way around to get this camera. Feel me? Full transparency. I've been super depressed for most of my life, but I've been like super depressed because of the pandemic, and I'm sure a lot of people can identify with that. I guess this is just my segment, man. um,
God,
um, since the pandemic, like me personally, I'm somebody who like I am out and about, and I'm not somebody who just stays home and does nothing. Before the pandemic, I was a full-time student. I also had a job. Um, I was also going to the studio. I was working on other projects. I had a like really big social life. Not really big, let me not say that, but I had a really healthy social life. Um, like I was very active.
healthy.
I was performing, doing shows, making music. I was doing a whole bunch of things, right? And when the pandemic happened and we couldn't move, I kind of just got stuck. And the pandemic took away my second half of my senior year.
It did do that.
Um, and that was like that's like prime getting your jobs time. That's like prime getting your closure for spending all these like thousands of dollars. My school was very expensive. Thousands of dollars
It was.
to get your bachelor's or whatever, your college education. And I didn't get to walk until this year. Um,
That happened. You walked this year.
it's 2022, bro. I walked the week after y'all.
You that's
You were,
yo. You did.
you let me borrow your
I did.
your hood.
Did.
So that's what I'm saying. So like for the past like for 2020, 2021, and 2022, like I've been in a rut, in a funk. And because so much time has went by, my skills for like filmmaking and things like that, my skills were not sharp whatsoever because I spent like 2 years. It started off, I thought we were just gonna have a extra week of spring break. And then you look up and it's just like, damn, bro, I've been like,
I
we've been
never
in the
forget, bro.
pandemic.
I'll never forget. We got that email.
Feel me?
I was like, yo.
And it was tough. Like it was so tough, bro. Like I almost didn't even finish my degree. Like for that last semester, like during the COVID, that was crazy. Like, nah, transitioning like that, it was really, really tough. And feel me? I lost people that I really, really cared about. Like it was tough, bro. And I didn't have the means to really do what I needed to do because I wasn't making the money because I had a job and that like for me, unemployment was cool, but it wasn't, like when I'm paying, like I pay bills. I'm not like somebody who feel me, like I'm paying bills. So I have expenses. So it doesn't shape out to be the money that you know you might have thought it would be. But like and studio prices went up. Prices for equipment and everything went up because people trying to like these businesses are trying to get their money back. So everything is more expensive and I'm not getting as much money. It was a tough time, man. It was a tough time. I couldn't really create the way I wanted to because I couldn't really afford to go to the studio like that. Um, it was a tough time. So I say all of that to say I didn't think I would be able to figure things out without having the means to, right? So I never had a camera for real. But I was at school, so we had like access to equipment and stuff like that.
We did.
And obviously like I just told you, that camera's $2,000. Like just this equipment is expensive. Feel me? Like I have to get a lens now. The lens is $1,000. It's actually 1,500, but feel me? Um, so with this, I'm finally able to, as soon as I get a lens, I'm finally able to get into making my short films, really doing my music videos, doing film, making film, making commercials, getting back on my like sharpening my editing and my videography and everything like that. Like I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So getting gifts like that, I really appreciate it for me. And also like I had my son Jesse, like Jesse was him. He is him still, but like Jesse has a job. I also have a job. Like we just it schedules, it's hard. It's hard now. Like when we were younger, like I knew Jesse since first grade. So when we were younger, it was easier to just link up and just do stuff. Feel me? Now it's harder, bro. We trying to figure these things out. All that to say now, all you hoes, all of you hoes need to remember.
Who you
Listen,
dog it to?
listen,
See you.
listen.
Oh.
I am back. So all of that rap, rip, fraff, and all of the nonsense that they was putting out, that's over with.
It sounds good
Uh,
to hear you talk like this, by the way.
feel me? All of them whack videos, you're done. All of the anything they was doing, these non-creative filmmakers, you're done, right? It's over. And I don't mean that to the people who like if you make something trash but you're really passionate about it. I've made a lot of trash when I was first starting and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm
You
about.
let certain people tell it, maybe they still think I make trash. But like I think if you're passionate about it and you actually care about it, like I will never be talking to you. You're only gonna get
Mm,
better and then you're gonna create something that is far more amazing than any of the people who I'm talking about.
mm.
Um, so yeah, man. Now I got my mic and stuff. I got my lights and stuff. I got my life and stuff. Feel me? We ready. Um, Now
Yeah.
we can play this game because Mark has been waiting to try to expose it because y'all know I exposed him
You
last
didn't
week.
expose me because
I exposed
I
him.
went 2 for 4. So how
I
was that
made it
exposure?
easier. I made it easier.
How was that an exposure?
You went three for
Ooh,
six.
even better. No, it's the same percentage.
Yes.
Oh, you was wilding, bro.
All right.
I ain't know half of that, bro. And I took it real easy on you. Real
You
easy.
did.
You don't even know.
I
But
hope you did.
all right, bro.
Yo,
I think I did. I should,
yeah.
but who knows what
You
you've
probably
watched?
did. Bro, you know, Secret Santa stuff is coming up, and I got somebody's gift here.
Like
Oh,
out in the open.
yeah, I'm just thinking about it. It's such a sweaty gift. I'm gonna tell you off camera because it's like not time yet.
Yeah.
Um, it's such a sweaty gift. Like what? What's
Uh,
going on? I'm ready though. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh.
who's going first?
You. I don't have any.
Oh, you don't have any for me?
Nah,
Oh, you're insane. I
I
thought.
was with you last time.
Okay,
Oh, I didn't think I thought like I was just supposed to be like
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I could do stuff though. I could have something for you.
I have five, I think. Are you ready?
Are you
Number.
ready?
No, I said, are you
I
ready? I love Triple H. But anyway,
was thinking about Ja Rule, but I also know the Triple H one. Where's Ja? Yeah, I'm
like
ready though.
your first your first thing is Margot Robbie
The Florence Pugh.
to Tom Holland.
Wait. You have to tell them what the game is.
Oh, you're playing 6 degrees of separation. So you get two actors and you have to connect them to projects that they've been in. So like
Jesus, Mark.
it's kind of similar to what we did last week, but not so similar. I'm trying to give an example. So if I did like Samuel Jackson to like
Yeah.
I don't know, Matt Damon, I could go. Samuel Jackson was in Pulp Fiction with Uma Thurman, who was in The House That Jack Built with Matt Damon. It's that simple. And you try to do it in 6 tries. If you go over six, you're done.
Yeah. Have I seen these movies though?
You've seen movies from everybody that I've named.
Yeah, but have I seen the movies that connect them? Like, have I seen enough? Do you know what I mean?
For Margot Robbie and Tom Holland, yes.
Why I was thinking Florence Pugh.
Stop thinking about Florence Pugh.
She's the best actress almost.
Stop.
Margot Robbie and Tom Holland.
Yes.
Can I do this in three?
I when I did it, I think I did it in three.
Damn, who is that? Is that Tessa Thompson or Zazie Beats in that movie? I think it's Tessa Thompson. Okay. Margot Robbie and Tessa Thompson were in Birds of Prey. Is that Tessa Thompson? That's the wrong black lady. There's a black lady in
Ozzy
Birds
wasn't
of
in
Prey.
that either.
Oh,
It is a black woman though.
I knew I should never walked out that movie.
Yeah.
So it's just trash. Um,
It wasn't trash.
it's the actress that's at the end that's gonna connect them too, right?
Nah.
Oh,
I didn't even go that route. I didn't go Birds of Prey route.
oh, okay. Well, then I'll go a different route. This is Tom Holland. Okay,
Mhm.
Margot Robbie. What is okay? Margot Robbie. What are her movies? Don't worry, Gatsby. The Great
He was in
Gatsby.
that? I
Margot Robbie.
think it's the other one. I don't think it's the Great Gatsby.
Look that up. I don't want to cheat. Look that up. Margot Robbie was not in The Great Gatsby.
I could be wrong.
She's also in Wolf of Wall Street, though.
That's the one. Who's talking about the book? Like, be for real, bro. Oh, yeah, she wasn't in this.
She wasn't in The Great Gatsby.
No,
Wow. Well,
in the Wolf of Wall Street.
well. Who's the woman in The Great Gatsby? Okay. Well, so Margot Robbie was in The Wolf of Wall Street with Leo, who
Mhm.
was in The Great Gatsby with
This would be so easy for you. You're almost there, and I didn't even connect it this way, but you're almost there.
I'm literally one step away. I'm
Yeah, you're
laughing because I forgot of Toby Maguire's name. That's why I'm sitting here like this right now. Yo,
okay.
yes, who was in The Great Gatsby with Toby Maguire? who
Yeah.
was in what is that? Homecoming? No, Far From Home. No Way Home.
There
They
you
all going
go.
home somewhere. Who was in No Way Home with Tom Holland?
Yes. You did that in that's
Uh, Greg Wolf of Wall Street, Wall Street, Great Gatsby.
Leo, Toby, Tom.
Is that two or three?
That's three. Two.
Three.
Is that two? No, that's two.
I feel like yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's two. It's like two act.
Margot, Leo, Toby, Tom.
Yeah,
Good job.
yeah. Where did you go though? We didn't
I
go the same
went,
way.
I have to remember because I did it late. I went,
Oh,
I did go Wolf of Wall Street. I think I went Leo. Then I did something. Oh, I did Django, Samuel Jackson.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about like a Sam connection, which would have been. I probably could have got one if I would have thought Sam.
He's a cheat code.
Yeah,
Could you? I don't think him and Margot have been in one
maybe
yet.
not one, but
Yeah.
like
Two. You did it in two. That was impressive.
Sam, we don't know, bro. Samuel Jackson, he might have been in some of these movies.
Yeah, like he was in 30 Seconds Kill Bill.
This is
Again,
what I'm trying to tell you.
next, bro, you got Hugh Jackman.
You know, my last name was almost Thurman. Speaking of Kill Bill,
Really?
it's my mom's last name.
Ah.
I'd have been Sean Thurman. That doesn't roll
Ew.
off the tongue.
Ew. All right. Hugh
Why'd I
Jackman.
say was like she dead? That's my mom's last name.
All
She's
right.
very dead to me.
Okay. All right. All right. Hugh Jackman to Josh Brolin.
All my friends with parents get uncomfortable when I
Yes. Yes.
when I speak about not having parents.
Yes.
Hugh Jackman and Josh.
Yes.
Oh, that movie hasn't come out yet. I was gonna connect it with one. Hugh
Oh,
Jackman is gonna be in Deadpool 3. Oh my god. Okay. Hugh Jackman was in pick an X-Men movie with Patrick Stewart. He
okay.
was in, let's say Hugh Jackman was in Logan. Let's go Logan. Hugh
Okay.
Jackman was in Logan with Patrick Stewart, who was in Multiverse of Madness with Doctor Strange, with Benedict Cumberbatch, who was in Infinity War Endgame, all of those things with
Yeah.
Josh Brolin.
Yeah. Yeah. This is too easy for you, bro.
Nah, not necessarily though.
I went soft on you.
It get hard.
Why did you say that?
I paused it. It's okay now.
Why?
I
All
paused it. It's done now, right?
right. It's done.
If I just say pause, it's over.
Zendaya to Jennifer Lawrence.
I thought she was about to say Jennifer Lopez. I was about to fall off my couch.
No, bro.
Oh my god.
Even though you could do Zendaya to Jennifer Lopez. I have it right now.
You do?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, all right.
I'll
Let me
say
do
it
Jennifer.
after. I'll say it
Yeah,
after.
let me do the
I'll say it
Jennifer.
after.
Okay. I'm going the same route though. I'm going X-Men. Um,
You do the reverse. You can't do that. Zendaya's first.
yeah, but I'm going through X-Men though.
How?
Zendaya was in Spider-Man No Way Home with
Oh.
Tom Holland, who was wait, hold on. Maybe I can't do that.
Mm.
Oh yeah, but Zendaya was in Spider-Man No Way Home with Tom Holland. Because she wasn't in Infinity War. That's the problem. But Tom Holland was in Infinity War with Benedict Cumberbatch, who was in Multiverse of Madness with Patrick Stewart. None of those movies cross over with any of those characters.
They
That's
do.
impossible.
They do. But I
Wolverine,
don't
he was in is that First Class? When they went back in time? No, that's Days of Future Past.
Patrick was in that. He wasn't it.
No, no, no. Was
No,
he in it?
Patrick Stewart.
He was.
That's what I'm
I
trying
know
to
for
figure
sure
out.
Hugh Jackman was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in it with Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
Uh I'm trying to
I'll
decide if
see.
that
I'll
was,
see. I'll see. I'll see.
was that Days of Future Past?
It is Days of Futures Past. It is Days of Futures Past. I just do not know. You're right.
I'm right.
He's in it.
Well, okay.
He's in it.
Well then, Jennifer Lawrence is in
All right, so how
that.
did you do that?
Oh, okay. Zendaya, right? Tom Holland with any of the Spider-Man, and then Infinity War with Benedict Cumberbatch, or you could go Scarlet Witch, whatever, whichever. Um, what am I at? Three,
Two.
two, okay, and then Multiverse of Madness with Patrick Stewart. And if Patrick Stewart was in Days of Future Past, then I'm just going Days of Future Past.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
I didn't realize he
uh,
was in Days of Future Past.
yeah,
Well, I don't remember that.
I don't either, but they did go back in time or whatever happened.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So Zendaya to Jennifer Lopez.
Can you really do this in six though?
And so yeah, yeah, yeah. Tom Holland, Spider-Man, whichever one. Um to RDJ, Iron Man, whatever Spider-Man 2, No Way Home.
Yeah, Far From Home, No Way Home.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
No, Far
I
From
don't
Home.
even have to do I didn't even have to go Tom. I can do it shorter. Zendaya to RDJ for No Way Home. I mean,
No,
whatever Homecoming,
yeah.
whatever the freaking movie is called. So Homecoming.
Is that Homecoming?
Yeah, yeah, it's Homecoming.
Yes, that's Homecoming.
To what is his name?
RDJ.
What is Loki's name? Tom Hiddleston
Yeah.
to Owen Wilson to
Ah.
Loki to whatever the movie that they and what's it called? What is it called?
Um.
Marry Me
Yeah.
from this year.
Yeah.
That's nasty. Okay, you did that. Got two more. Lawrence Fishburne to Christian Bale. This one is kind of the toughie.
Lawrence Fishburne to Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne was an Ant-Man. You know what? Now it's
Was
now.
he?
Yes.
Dang, this wasn't as tough as
They
I
were comparing sizes. Because bro, for their transformations, bro.
Yo, he was, bro. I thought
Yes.
it's easy then.
Yes. Lawrence Fishburne was an Ant-Man. You did go really easy on me. You just
I
went
told you.
MCU.
I told you. Because I don't know what you watch outside of that.
Why you be doing me
What
like
you want me
that?
to say? Orson Welles? Orson Welles to who's in Casablanca?
Please, bro.
Like,
The damn one. Okay, Lawrence Fishburne is an Ant-Man with Paul Rudd. I almost called him Ant-Man. It was Ant-Man with Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd is in freaking Endgame with a Chris Hemsworth. And yes, in Thor Love and Thunder is where Christian Bale
why
is.
is Lawrence Fishburne in that movie?
Everyone's in the MCU.
Why is he in that movie?
He said that yeah, he was like part of the villain stuff.
I don't remember Ant-Man.
You're right. Ant-Man is pretty boring, but he was there.
All right, Zoe Saldana to Rosario Dawson.
That's disgusting.
I know it is. And
It's disgusting.
it was catered just for you.
It's disgusting, and I hate that.
I don't even know if this one is possible. I'm gonna be honest.
Zoe Saldana to Rosario Dawson,
I
bro.
don't know if this one is possible.
What is this? Okay, Zoe Saldana.
I think it is actually.
Zoe Saldana is in.
It is. It is.
Zoe Saldana is in Infinity War with Chris Hemsworth.
Hmm.
Who is in Thor Love and Thunder with Natalie Portman,
Hmm.
who is in um Revenge of the Sith
Okay.
with I was about to call him Lawrence Fishburne. That's crazy. With the greatest known voice to man, who is in wait, how wait, what is my number?
You're at three.
Pushing it.
I think. Said Chris Hemsworth to Natalie Portman. Yeah, you're at three.
Yeah. Okay, so the third is James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. And I'm connecting to Rosario Dawson. This might be a little bit of a stretch. Okay. All right. This all depends on if you're going to count the Mandalorian.
Um, I will make an exception. She has a credit there, so yeah.
No, no, no. It's not that. No, like she's in the Mandalorian for
Yeah.
sure.
Wait, what you
But
mean?
for for Mark Hamill,
We're not doing that.
that's what I was asking because that was his face for real, for real.
We're not doing that.
It was.
Let me see. If he has the credit for it, then sure, bro. But if he does not,
He's
bro,
in the Mandalorian though, but not as that.
who is he in the Mandalorian?
He's also like the little robot.
I
You
don't
could
see,
fact check me on that though.
I don't see the credit for it. Let me
Okay.
go to his IMDb.
Okay. That's hard.
Previous 355.
Yeah, for sure.
I forgot he was in Invincible.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. Nah, he don't got the credit, bro.
All right, it's over for that route. James O. Jones is the third, right?
Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough to connect Star Wars with.
Trying to I think you can connect them.
It's it's tough because I'm trying to stay within six, and I'm
Oh,
starting to run out. But there's a connection, but I'm starting to run out. Okay, okay. How many did you connect it in? Like, do you know a number in your head?
oh
Is
no,
it
I
like
said I don't
six?
even know if this is possible. This was just
Oh,
hilarious. It's possible though. I'm looking now. It is possible.
okay. All right.
Oh, it's definitely possible then. What?
Oh, that means there's something that I'm not even gonna think about that's right there.
Oh yeah, no. It's over. Hold on. He was in this? They don't say that here. Nah, he wasn't in that.
Jesus. All right. I'm all right. I'm gonna stick with the Natalie Portman. So
Mhm.
Zoe Saldana to Chris Hemsworth in Infinity War, and then with Thor for Natalie Portman.
Mhm.
Natalie Portman is in Revenge of the Sith with Samuel L. Jackson. Now we're gonna get somewhere. I got to Sam. I got to Sam. We're gonna
Ah,
figure it out from there. Sam isn't everything. So yeah.
he is in every actually.
All right, now franchises. Rosario Dawson is in. Yo, I oh my god, I thought I had it. It was literally perfect, but that doesn't work out the way I thought it was gonna work out. Okay, Samuel Jackson is in. I'm trying to do. I might have to take all six. Samuel L. Jackson, right? What is it? Sam is three, right?
He's
So
four.
Chris Hemsworth, Natalie Portman, Sam.
Oh, you skipped James Earl Jones.
Yeah, yeah, no James, no James. Chris Hemsworth, Natalie Portman, Samuel L. Jackson, right? Samuel L. Jackson is in, I guess, Avengers with Mark Ruffalo. That's four, right? Mark Ruffalo,
Is that four? Oh, that is four. Yeah, that's four. That's four.
Mark Ruffalo
With
is in She-Hulk
with
with what is Daredevil's name? Um, what is his real? Charlie Cox,
there you go. I say it all the time, bro.
and Charlie Cox is in Daredevil with Rosario Dawson.
It took all
Yeah,
six.
it took all six, but I connected them,
You
and
did.
it's you're hilarious for this because I truly, truly for context, I think Rosario Dawson should have all of the acclaim and success that Zoe Saldana has. That is the Afro Latina that we that's the people's champ. Zoe Saldana is anti-black. They said it's in her contract to date a white man in every movie.
But yeah, you went 5 for 5, bro. I went. That's how you should like treat me, bro. None
That's
of
how I should treat you,
bridge to Terabithia, like
bro. That was funny.
it was not though. Cause I could have OD'd with movies I know you've seen.
Can you? Do you want to do one?
I do.
Can you connect Harry Styles to Jennifer Lopez?
I think I can.
I don't know if it's possible,
I think no. I think I can.
but I will check. I don't know what J Lo was in besides like I'm not gonna say it right now, but
I think I can. Harry Styles to J Lo. I don't know. I don't see her. I don't know her move. Like I don't
yeah,
know her
yeah,
movies. I know two right now. You said Harry
yeah,
Styles. You said Harry Styles, right?
yeah. I might, I might switch to J Lo one. J Lo
No, no, no.
isn't
Hold on,
bad.
hold on, hold on. I think I got it. I think I got it.
Okay, yo, I was gonna switch it, but there's a like, oh my god, the link is so freaking nah.
Easy.
Like the one, oh no, I lied.
Okay. Wait a minute. No, that doesn't work. They were in two movies together.
Who?
I don't remember her name. She's Chris Pine's wife in Don't Worry Darling. Oh,
No.
oh, oh, I got it. I got it.
Okay,
I think.
okay.
Wait. What? Yeah, I got it. Harry Styles is in Don't Worry Darling with Florence Pugh. That's one.
That's
Who's
that's
in
him.
who's in who's in Hawkeye with Hawkeye? Who's in Age of Ultron with Elizabeth Elizabeth Olsen? Wait, I don't even have to. I'm thinking too hard. Hawkeye, who's in Loki with Tom Hiddleston, who's
Wait,
in
who's Loki?
Owen Wilson,
Oh, yes.
who's in Marry Me with J Lo. That's disgusting. That took 5.
Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't even think about the Owen Wilson. Ew, that is disgusting.
That is nasty. What was the other one though?
I was gonna say Harry Styles to Ice Cube.
Okay,
Uh,
wait.
I don't think. I don't, Harry Styles and Ice Cube is crazy. If you do that, you tough.
Harry Styles to Ice Cube, right?
Yeah.
Harry Styles to Ice Cube. So Harry Styles. That's kind of easy. Only because only because you let me know what Lawrence Fishburne was in today. If I didn't know Lawrence Fishburne was in Ant Man, it would not have worked. It wouldn't have worked. So I gotta go through Florence Pugh. I don't even. Yeah, I have to go through her because none of the Eternals characters are. Yeah, they're all new characters. Yeah, go to Florence Pugh again from Don't Worry, Darling to Hawkeye again. Just keep going to Hawkeye and Hawkeye to yeah Jeremy Renner again. Paul Rudd in Civil War. Lawrence Fishburne to Ice Cube. If I didn't know Ice Cube was Ice Cube. If I didn't know Lawrence Fishburne was an Ant Man, that'd have been harder.
Can you do Bad Bunny to Florence Pugh?
Jesus, what? I can though.
There's a way.
I actually can. Bad Bunny's in Bullet Train, which I just watched the other day, which sucks. It is awful.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
The Florence Pugh, you said, right?
Yeah.
Is it a? I feel like I'm gonna go long again when I don't have to.
I don't know a way that's super short.
Okay, okay, okay. Bad Bunny's in Bullet Train. Who do who do I want to choose? With David, who's in Bad Bunny's in Bullet Train with David Tyree Henry, who's in Eternals with Harry Styles, who's in Don't Worry, Darling with Florence Pugh.
Oh, that was like really, really easy. I didn't even realize that. I forgot Harry Styles was in Eternals.
Yeah, bad movie.
Is it all bad movies? Is this what you do now?
Is that what I do? What do you mean?
You watch bad movies?
Oh, nah, because Bullet Train got good reviews, so I was like, all right. I hated it though.
It was like that trash.
To me, it's not my. It's not my. It's like people like compare the writing a lot to Deadpool, which like granted it is, but like
I think that works under very specific
it,
circumstances, though.
exactly. Um, it's just one of those American movies where I'm uh, like only America makes movies like that.
That's funny, actually.
Yeah, it's bad. Zazie Beats is in it. My heart.
Okay. Can do you think you could do voice actors?
No, but I'll try.
Do you know who Tara Strong is?
I know the name.
Okay. Okay. I won't do that to you then.
She voices like a lot of like
A lot of
yeah. I know who she is, but like that's not gonna work.
okay. It was a very interesting one.
Which what was it though?
I was gonna say Tara Strong to Omar Epps. Well, I didn't even want to say Omar Epps, but I wanted to say Sanaa Lathan. But I mean,
Same movie, right?
yeah.
Yeah, there's no shot. What how was it though?
Okay, I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
Tara Strong is in Princess Mononoke with Jada Pinkett, who is in fucking what is that damn movie? Nah, that's crazy. Yo, that's not even her.
All right. Yeah. He's sick, guys. I'm surprised he's lasted this long.
Yo, that's not even
What movie
her.
was you thinking about?
Nigga, I was thinking Poetic Justice,
Yo,
but she
you're
not even in that.
insane.
I just think about Jada Pinkett and I think of Tupac, and I was gonna go Tupac was in Juice with Omar Epps.
Oh, you're nasty. You're
Yo,
nasty. You're nasty. You're
what
nasty.
movies is Jada in, bro? She's in Boys in the Hood.
She is in that movie.
She's in Boys in the Hood. That is it.
She is in that movie. All right, well,
That's tough. I don't know. This is a fun game though.
it is. This has been
Um,
an episode, guys.
um. Oh, you know what she's in? She
What?
is in a Tupac movie though.
What?
It's called
Oh,
Temptation.
Temptation. I don't know that.
Yeah, me either, but she's in one. Um, yeah, man. This has been. She didn't set it off as well. That's what I was thinking. Oh, and she's in Minnesota. Okay, no, there was a way. All right, guys. This has been another episode of the This Is Why We Work podcast. The next time we get on here, I'm going to try to make it so that that's probably not true. I have to buy a $1,000 lens. So I don't know if I'm gonna buy that this week. Um the next time, hey, if you guys know where I can get lenses from, call me. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Um,
I could just ask
but
my dad, dude.
huh?
I could just ask my dad.
Yeah, please, man. Guys, I like if I were to get adopted, you can't get adopted at
No,
24.
no, you can't, bro.
But nah. Um by the new year, we have actually some very special things to unveil. We're probably going to end up unveil. We have something like really big that we'll probably unveil like at the new year. At first, when we spoke about it, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would we wait that long? But then when you sit down and think about it, it's kind of realistic. New year, new us. So I plan to revamp this whole podcast with my co-host.
I want to do that, bro, and I've been trying to. We gotta, yeah,
You have your camera ready. You have lenses, so you good.
whatever.
No. But I'm saying though, for real.
I know.
You could borrow the other camera.
Anyway, bro. Yeah,
But
word,
you have
word.
two cameras though. But by the new year, this podcast will should look no, I'm gonna say will. I'm gonna say will. By the new year, this podcast will look significantly different. We will be revamped. Um it may also feel different as well. There are some things that I would like to change for the better.
It sounds crazy, but this was like a
Like
test.
like the preseason.
It was an experiment.
Yeah, it's like the preseason.
Yeah.
Like we were trying to get lineups ready. We were trying to say who could do what skill
Now,
set.
feet wet.
Feel me? Who got that heart? Who got that dog?
That dog in them. I know
We
somebody.
even
I know somebody that don't got that dog in them.
who that?
You know. You know.
I know who don't got that dog in them.
Yeah.
Gabe.
Yeah.
Roster change.
Roster change.
We've had roster changes. The new year I think is like after the new year I think is when we'll have more guests up. I would like guests to have like the best version of us. That's kind of why I've been holding off as well.
Mhm.
I think guests should get the opportunity to have the best versions of us. And yeah, man, there's a lot of ideas. Also, we want to know what are like your ideas for what we should change. As we get into this, now that I have my beautiful, lovely, illustrious camera, uh, now that we have, and I obviously I have my lights. I've spent a lot of money. Like in my hand, this is a lot of money,
That bread, bro.
and this is just two pieces of equipment. Like
Yep.
this is a lot. This is thousands of dollars in my hand right now. Um, one item alone starts you off at thousands. But because we have all of these things and now that we know how this operates and we have a rhythm, there are so many ideas and we would love to hear your ideas for what you would want to see as the viewer. At the end of the day, this is for you.
Yeah.
um but yeah, man, I think I think you guys will be excited with what we got going on, what we got planned.
Facts.
So we appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And to the people who have been here from the beginning, it will be noted because when we take off uh during the new year, when things look very, very different, we will be doing like I'll
Stuff.
say it. I'll say it. We'll be doing like giveaways and stuff like that. So
He's
um
clearly rich, guys. Clearly.
it's not even rich. You just gotta finesse. Um uh, but yeah, man, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. I'm just kind of rambling at this point, but
Yes, he's sick.
yeah,
Clearly. All right.
this is a sick Negro.
Yeah.
I'll let y'all.
Wait. Wait.
Bro,